Today, the buffs to Elites, Udyr, Reputation, and many more cards are finally live. And this is the very first gameplay video. We're going to attempt to play Reputation with buffed LeBlanc, Callous Bonecrusher, and the new card, For Glory. With this list, we're trying to activate Reputation as fast as possible by striking with 5 or more attack 4 times so we can enable powerful effects. This is a mid-range list that wants to smack face with big damage numbers and win the game by using Overwhelm cards. Some changes have been made to the game that I'm going to talk about during gameplay, like the removal of burst passing and the merging of casting spells and playing spells. It's really hard to put these type of changes into context because you need to play the game before you really fully understand them. So I'm going to attempt to do that while playing Runeterra. So with that little intro and explanation out of the way, I'm here with a little reminder that if you want to see me play with some of the changed cards like Udyr, Elites, make sure to check me out on Twitch because I'm going to be live every single day from 1 PM until 5 PM Central European time. So let me know what you think about the patch there, reply in the comments, and I really hope to talk to all of you very soon. Hello, welcome. So, this video is going to be a little bit different. First of all, talk to you guys directly. This is not from stream or anything. The patch just went live literally like a few minutes ago. And I'm going to be trying to play this sweet new buffed Reputation deck. And I'm also going to try to give my thoughts on what happened with the changes. Notably, the burst focus speed passing no longer existing. And the merging of the cast and play effect of spells. I'm going to start from the beginning. I think that burst passing being gone is very good. Okay, I have to get used to all this stuff because it's actually like the second time I'm playing since the patch. But it's great. It's really, really good because there's like this circle of a few elite players that will complain about this change being gone. But I think that's a little bit pretentious because all we care about really is the longevity of the game, right? We want this game to be good for as long as possible. And I think the way to do that is by making it a little bit simpler for newer players. And burst passing just wasn't very intuitive. So I'm glad that's gone. The play and cast effect now being one thing is a much bigger deal. And one that I am right now, I'm unhappy about. But on the other hand, I'm happy that Riot is doing it. Because it shows that they, I want to say, care about the game. Because they're doing something like this and nobody asked for it. Like, it kind of came out of nowhere. So it shows that Riot isn't just listening to the community and they're implementing changes that they believe are correct. And that's a big deal. Because these are 2 huge changes. We could speak of a Runeterra 3.0 that we're playing right now. Also, our hand, kind of awkward. A Runeterra 3.0 more or less. And I'm very happy with that because it just shows that if we want this game to last longer than a few more years until it dies completely, I'm not saying it's dying right now, but who knows what could happen, right? I'm actually gonna do this so we can activate Reputation and stuff. So the fact that they're making these changes to make the game more understandable and easier is really smart. Yeah, sure, I mean... Can do that. Oh, using it there. Alright. So if we get one more hit with 5 attack, we activate both of the Callous Bonecrushers. It's gonna be pretty big. Oh, and we get this on level up. Damn, I forgot about that. Alright, we'll play one of them. Like we have anything better to do. So the play and casting is just... Right now, I'm happy that they're thinking about it, but the implementation is just so god-awful, right? Like, suddenly, Lux is, like, top tier because you don't have to resolve the spell anymore to get a laser. Lux will just give you that laser as soon as the spell procs. And I'm not really sure, like, that's... Okay, that's maybe, like, as a one-off thing, that's maybe fine, sure. Oh, activating Reputation for me, alright. Looks like we're winning next turn. But then we have a card like Karma, who literally loses all of her synergies because they are now one. Karma would resolve the spell, and then if you had a Heimerdinger on the field, you would get multiple turrets for that spell resolving. If you had an Ezreal on the field, Ezreal would shoot multiple times because that spell is resolving. That no longer happens. That synergy is gone. Doesn't exist anymore. So I feel like Riot did the right thing making this change, but they haven't looked at cards individually and changed them when it was necessary.
With the power of you got caught. Try to run. Mine.
I wish we could play the 4 Gloria, but we don't have board space. Okay, so there is that, and while I like the change, the implementation is awful because they need to go back and change individual cards, and that could be great for the future, but we're left with a game that's just kind of a mess right now, right? This could be could very easily be a quicksand. We'll just try to do some damage. But this card actually feels pretty nice now. That overwhelm is pretty big. And another thing about those changes is that we have a seasonal tournament coming up in, what, like 2 weeks? And the entire game just changed. Like, if I was playing Ezreal right now, and Ezreal was leveled, I could put 5 spells on the stack, and I would deal 10 damage at burst speed. I could use 10 Mystic Shots, 5 Mystic Shots on this Azir, click OK, and Ezreal would do 10 instant damage to the Nexus. That's ridiculous. It doesn't matter if you're overkilling the target anymore, those things will just shoot, no matter what. It's just something that happens instantly. And that's completely crazy. And something I really, really just disagree with. Oh, we're losing. I probably should have played these two last turn. Kinda lost in my story here. So yeah, making a big change like that, again, when there is a seasonal tournament coming up, is just not very smart. I think those rule changes should be an entire patch by themselves, because the changes to the cards by themselves were pretty good. I really didn't mind them at all. It's it kind of reminds me of what was it? Okay, so I know if you just mention the name Hearthstone, you kind of get flamed by default, but here's the thing. Hearthstone had a card called Kazaku-san, which was an 8/8 dragon that had the text, if your deck only contains dragons as the tribe dragon, replace your deck with a deck full of treasures. And that's basically like the Emperor's deck. You get to choose like really powerful cards, and then you shuffle 2 copies of that into your deck, so you're always guaranteed to draw one of those treasures. It was extremely powerful, and what people tended to do is because the text says you need a deck full of dragons, people would just not play any minions. Because if your deck doesn't have any minions, that means it's a deck with only dragons. And what Hearthstone did, like yesterday, is they announced a nerf that you now have to play 4 dragons in order to activate that effect. So all the powerful decks that were abusing that effect are now dead, because you need to actually put dragons in your deck and play them. And that's really good. I think I wish Riot was that easy with like reworking cards, but that's just not something they're doing right now. That's a really big shame. Alright, we basically have to win through the might here. Oh, the cards look faster, don't they?
God Emperor, your will is ours to obey.
As with all Shurima.
Alright, sorry, there was some noise downstairs. I'm going all in on this play. Let's see if it works. I have a bad feeling, but this might be the only way to win. So if Riot were to actually rework their cards like Hearthstone does, where they just like, the card has existed for a few months and they're already like, okay, yeah, we're gonna rework this and that's fine. I wish they would do that, because they're trying to do it like right now with Bandletree. And that took what, like half a year almost? It took literally half a year to rework Bandletree, and all they did was like change that the cards need to be seen. It's not even like a fundamental rework. It's just, okay, the card sucks now, the card is dead. It doesn't exist anymore. It's the same card, but much, much, much worse. Yeah, so I I apologize. I'm kind of like rambling. I wasn't really focusing on the game. There was like some noise downstairs too. But what I'm trying to get at is that I'm happy that the changes are happening because Riot is listening, or rather, they're not listening to the community and they're implementing the changes that they feel is right for the game. And that's fantastic. I want them to keep doing that. It's just specifically that spell casting is not good how it is implemented, and I really hope they go back on it and bring back some of the synergies, because Karma is just not the same card anymore. It's a dead card now. All the cool synergies with Karma are gone, and as happy as I am that Karma Ezreal no longer exists and can't like double up on spells, they brought something that's like much worse in return. Like Fiora can now burst kill you with Judgment if you have Challenger and Taric. It's a complete mess. It's complete chaos, and if they fix those things, I'm sure it'll be fine, but right now, it's not really enjoyable or good for the players, especially with seasonals coming up. Overwhelm Leona. Pretty happy with that buff that they gave her. Very cool. Wonder if this could be like some kind of peak deck even. The thing about Hearthstone is I haven't played Hearthstone for like 2 years, and I recently just tried out the game because, I mean, I played it non-stop back in the day before Runeterra, and when Runeterra was released, the game that I played a lot was League of Legends, and having cards from that universe to play with was super cool. And, you know, they were pretty friendly for your wallet too. So all in all, that was amazing, right? A few weeks ago, I decided to try it again because they have this awesome theme for the new expansion, like Deep Sea with big sea monsters and stuff. It's like an entire expansion based around Deep, and I love it. It's really, really cool. I should have maybe even attacked with this 2-1. Got reputation. Yeah, the fact that a game like Hearthstone now is like faster with actually reworking cards is crazy. I think the whole message that Riot tried to give us, where they were making big changes to some of the foundation champions, and then we end up with Katarina just creating a zero-cost dagger on level 2. Like, as good as that change is, I don't think it was what anyone was expecting. We were expecting some huge reworks and stuff, and then all we get is like, okay, here's like some text on top of the card, but she still retains all her original problems, and she's still gonna be unplayable because, you know, yeah, like I said, her old problems still exist, and that's just unfortunate. Alright, we'll save at least one of these champions, maybe 2 if this Shapestone goes off.
Look out for Reapers.
Favoring LeBlanc. Alright, let's see if it's something like a troll chant, because I'm kind of okay with that. Is this freeze? Oh, okay. Okay, cards definitely feel even faster than last time. I don't know if that's just me. Okay. I don't think this hand is too bad, actually. We can work with this.
Got a lizard and a shovel.
I think we just have to make sure we set up an open attack next turn so we don't die to Leona, right? It's pretty good. Actually, if there's Leona next turn... Okay, if there's Leona next turn, I'm actually just happy playing 2 Waking Sands. Yeah, that's fine.
Traps, angry guardians, bunch of gold.
Sounds good to me. Maybe we even do this. Probably gonna be some kind of stun, which I am totally okay with. This deck so far does feel pretty good to play. Last game we actually got that mirror image from the LeBlanc level up, which secured the win, even though I was completely distracted ranting about Runeterra and the last patch. Yeah, we just play these for sure. A Bloody Business would actually be quite good too. See what happens. 4 mana, Daybreak is no longer active. Yeah, I think we're just activating both here. We got the Whispered Word for additional card draw anyway. Feels good. Feels strong so far. Feels pretty good. Well. 22, 25, 30. That's really interesting, actually. Huh. We can maybe even save this unit. We play this attack, right? Now, is this a deck that runs Avalanche? Because I'm kind of just spamming the board with 2 health units, but I don't know. If there's an Avalanche, that's kind of devastating. Okay, So, okay, 17. 22. 25. Level up.
Step lightly.
Level, so this gets quick attack. Alright. Yeah, that worked. Alright, save a unit. That's not too bad. Sometimes doing math is actually worth it.
Mine is kill and get paid.
But yeah, again, I'm sorry for being all over the place. I don't think I was super good with my words in the last game. They do run this way. Interesting. Wait, that's 9 mana.
This'll take the chill off.
Finally, some action.
I wonder if we double for glory here? Kind of plays into another. Okay, no, we just double for glory. Wait, that's insane! We saved these 4 glory units too! Because of Sivir's quick attack. Okay, and Sivir has spell shield, so this is just a win, right? Wait, we just spent 6 mana to summon 4 5/1s. Okay, watch us top deck like an Absolver or something, or a Might. That is completely insane. No way.
Face me. You're mine.
Alright, let's go. Wait. That's insane. What a turn. Look at this. Alright, nice. 4 Glory's a pretty good card, man. 6 mana, fill your board. Battle City got nothing on this. Rumble Draven. Has anything been buffed there? I can't really remember. Oh, Scion, but Scion's not in here. Right. Also, I'm curious what people think about all these swords showing up when you're attacking and stuff. I know that sometimes when I'm distracted or something,
Step lightly.
I think that I have the attack token when really I don't, but come on. I feel like Riot's going a little bit over the top with all of these indicators and stuff. It's a bit much.
Once I start papers, now faces.
Okay, that's just... It's kind of funny. 0-3.
Primed and ready.
Alright, let's play.
If it's made of sand, I can ride it.
I think we can actually aggro them down, right? We have the bloody business too. What's the scary thing here? A rumble next turn? Also, I am genuinely curious what people think about Hearthstone. Because I know I talked about it and made that comparison to Kazakusan, which I think is pretty relevant as far as game devs or balance teams doing updates on cards and reworking them entirely instead of just like giving them a keyword. Like what Riot has been doing for the most part. What do people think about that game? Is that just to get rid of the Roiling Sands? Okay, because again, I have not played Hearthstone for quite a while. And I just figured, hey, let's give it a try, because this expansion that they have looks really, really sweet. And I've kind of been having fun, just because I've been gone for 2 years even. And, you know, seeing the game that I once really enjoyed kind of have like some new stuff going on is a pretty cool thing.
I will run you over.
It's kind of a interesting play though. Pulling this out just to get rid of the Roiling Sand. I'd say that's good value for me. I'd almost play this for 6 mana, honestly. But it depends on Rumble. Oh. Interesting. No, I don't think we should do this. 6 mana is slightly too expensive. I actually do wonder, because right now we're running this card as a 2 of, and I think it's a very powerful card, but it, for 6 mana, it kind of sucks. Not sure that I love that. So we're definitely going to protect the Sivir here with a Shaped Stone. That's interesting, actually, because if we play this, I don't think opponent is gonna like blocking this. And then sometimes we can just blow them out with this +2. Right? Because opponent right now might think, okay, I'm gonna let this through, I'm not gonna block. And I'm gonna try to Mystic Shot the Sivir. And then if we put a Shapestone on the Sivir, we force them to also have a Mystic Shot. And that's just a lot of burn gone. I don't think I will ever use the second one. Okay, so it's always a... Oh, okay. That I was not expecting. Or just a safety block. That works.
Inferior design.
Fully expecting opponent to go greedy here, but they're actually playing it very safe. Which cannot be a bad thing for us.
Time for the moneymaker.
Oh, is it a whirling? If it's a whirling, do we still double this up? I think it's a whirling we do. This is interesting, but I actually do think that it's this Draven. How scared am I of that? I don't think I'm super scared. Yeah, let's just save the Sivir, and then next turn, if we want to, we still have the bloody business to get rid of this Draven. Shame Sivir doesn't level. That would have been nice. But I'll take it. These Piltover Noxus decks have been pretty strong, but I really wonder how playable they are right now after the ambush nerf, after the ballistic bot nerf. All indirect Victor nerfs instead of actually nerfing Victor, which I'm happy about because I love it.
Watch and learn.
Sure. Yeah. It feels a little bad, but that seems worth it. So much burn that didn't go to my face, but instead went on the units. Gotta love it. That's how you beat burn decks. Oh yeah, we can play. Yeah.
What time is it?
Kato. I swear, any meta where Kato is playable is a good meta.
Look at me now.
Face me. You're mine.
I give you muscles.
This being a 0-3 is just funny to me. I know it dies to the axes, but for one card, I think we win here every single time. Good game. Pretty clean. Even a 6 mana 4 glory? Pretty playable, it turns out. GG. Udyr and Zoe, okay. Spicy. I like it. I actually notice a lot of people playing the Targon Freljord combo. Which is a little surprising to me because I think overall that is not extremely powerful as a mid-range deck. Pretty big lack of options.
Our eyes lead to hidden paths.
Oh, wait. The deal 1 to everything is pretty bad.
buys me a new sail.
Play LeBlanc.
Time to make an appearance.
Could be a freeze. The board does go a little dark after that, huh? Yeah, that was kind of expected, but that's... just LeBlanc things. That's the one thing in playing with Shurima, you still cannot protect her very well. Even though opponent did not respect Shapestone there. Shapestone would have been a pretty big blowout. I need this. No, I need both of them to get used. That's just not gonna happen, right? I need to get rid of this unit because it's bad. I'm pretty hyped to be playing some Udyr Aksham today for you guys, because for me it's tomorrow. My favorite deck of last expansion was pretty much Udyr Aram. That deck was just so much fun. I love the synergy between Akshan and stances. It feels so good. Okay. I feel like that's a pretty high value Ram stance actually, getting rid of the spell shield.
Magic's guide us.
I can't really block, even though I want to, because I have another Ram stance.
Wealth is merely a foolish distraction, my dear.
Then call me a rich, distracted fool.
Well said.
Surprised to see me.
This is safe from Troll Chant. Goes to 3, goes to 3. This here with a Troll Chant is dead LeBlanc.
Our teeth they will see.
And that's fine. We're in a good spot here. We lost both LeBlancs, but he is not going to be a win con. We need to get rid of this card somehow. Because I don't feel very good about this For Glory or any of our cards, really, without it.
My call.
Everything's easier behind a mask.
5. Not bad. Alright, so we got rid of that one. Wait. Oh. I was trying to bait out the Trifarian Glory Seeker,
Open the blades.
fully expecting there to be a Ram stance, but it's just a +2/+2. Alright. Sure. 16. Man, if this was active. Whew.
For glory. Face me.
Gloves off. Face of living.
I don't really love this. But we lose really hard to Inner Beast. If we play this and Inner Beast creates a stance at burst speed, we could lose the game off of it. So we might lose a Sivir here, but yeah. Oh, that's it. Wait. 5, 5. Be not level. Oh, she's 2 off of leveling. Right. I thought she leveled. Yeah, so that card would have killed us, for sure. So that's totally fine, actually.
Blades, sand, and treasure. We don't ask for more.
We just need a powerful finish. And now that we have Spell Shield back on this Sivir, I think that's pretty good. But this is kind of a scary card right now. Let's see. Maybe we can bait it out. Maybe opponent will even use it now because we have so many Oh, okay. Regeneration. That's great. Alright. Again, Inner Beast is scary. That's crazy. We have to play around Inner Beast.
Fate is in the mountains.
Oh, it's 0 mana still. Wow, okay. Overwhelm.
Finally, some action.
Guess we just go wide.
Would you look at this place?
9 and 10. Alright. Opponent has to open attack, because we have the Guile. That is interesting. There's no burn damage here. There's no rally. Okay, take it. And then we'll just pass. Could be a meteor. Not meteor. Falling Comet, the deal 4 and deal 1.
Nothing's lost. It's just waiting to be found.
It's really easy, actually. We're just gonna top deck an not ambush, an absolver.
More myself than ever.
I'll be completely honest though. Kinda wish that some of our units died.
had enough of you.
Be quite scary. I was expecting to win this turn, but now I'm not so sure anymore. Might? Whirling Death.
Victory requires a sharp blade. Look at this reality! Look how sparkly! I'll cut them apart.
Business time.
One, two, three, four. You can't block, so we'll pull you here.
This pay by the hour.
Okay, this might be rough. There is spell shield and everything, so I feel a little safe.
Tricky path.
But the play has to be whirling here, plus Shape Stone. I made an all-in play. Okay, please. Come on. Star shaping is a thing. I don't know. I don't feel so good about this one. No, that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. Oh my god. Let's go. There were so many outs. Guiding touch, star shaping. Another troll. No, another troll would have done it. We got him. Let's go.